active night for the French and Russian military as they step up aggression against ISIS in retaliation. They have launched hundreds of airstrikes at targets in Syria. The Russians say they've launched 2,300 sorties, excuse me. But will these strikes have an impact? Will they have the desired effect? Joining me now, former combat pilot and Arizona Representative Martha McSally goes on the record tonight. Good to have you with us this evening. Thank you so much, Congresswoman.
Good to be on, Martha.
All right. So talk to me a little bit about this effort, because, you know, I guess one of the things that people are wondering when you watch what the French are doing and you hear that they took out a munitions depot and a training area in Syria, and you hear that there are 2,300 sorties going out of Russia, is this a lot more intense, this effort, than what we've been doing all along?
Oh, absolutely. If you look at it, remember, ISIS declared a caliphate 17 months ago. Since we've been involved doing airstrikes since last August, we've had a little over 8,000 total strike sorties ourselves. Now, as a comparison, when we went into Desert Storm and we decided to use air power for all that we have in order to take out an enemy and to make sure that we get our way and do our will and win the war, we had over 1,000 strike sorties a day.
Wow.
And we've averaged about 15 sorties a day ourselves in a very anemic response with pinprick strikes, with very unrealistic basically elements of positive identification and collateral damage that are having our pilots sometimes going home with their bombs, while we're then allowing ISIS to continue to rain terror on its people and then use it as a propaganda tool to recruit additional people in their very sophisticated social media campaign.
What do you think about the fact that the president said, you know, it's not that I haven't spoken with our military. He says, I've sat down with them. We've talked about no-fly zones. I'm following their recommendations. And as you say, we're hearing reports that there are pilots like yourself, combat pilots, going out there and coming back with their munitions because they can't get the approval, go through the bureaucracy to actually drop their payload.
Look, we need to unleash all that air power brings to this fight. ISIS has declared themselves a state. We need to treat them like a state. We can be using air power to take out their command and control, to take out their leadership, to take out their logistics. We're finally going after some of their source of income, the black market oil. I mean, we have got to take the gloves off and use air power for all that it can do. And right now, this administration, the bar has been so high. They want to make sure that we don't kill one civilian truck driver while then allowing ISIS to rain terror on tens of thousands of civilians. This is insanity. We can do this if we use our air power in a much stronger way. And we're seeing Russia and France now show that example. So it's time for us to step up as well.
As you point out, scores of civilians lost their lives in the meantime. Congresswoman, thank you very much.